Considering getting online using Gigaclear Broadband? In this video, we reviewed Gigaclear to see if they're worth buying. We've explained how this provider works and assessed them based on their value for money, speeds, customer service, and more. Before we get started, make sure to click the link to the Gigaclear website in the description to find the best prices on this provider on the market at the moment. This link takes you to the best offers you can get, no matter when you're watching this. Let's get started. So Gigaclear is an independent, full fibre broadband provider, mostly available in the south of England. For a smaller provider, they have quite a large amount of coverage, centred around the Cotswolds, but their reach also extends much further. They have a big patch of coverage between London and Colchester, as well as around Milton Keynes, and even Bristol and other parts of the southwest like Plymouth. And there's also a big build around Reading and surrounding areas. They provide ultrafast, symmetrical broadband, meaning that your download speeds are the same as your uploads, and they have very competitive prices compared to the major providers. Gigaclear is very focused on the broadband aspect of their service. There's not much in the way of extra benefits or TV add-ons or anything like that, like you can get with Sky, Virgin Media, and other major providers. But it is easy to add a home phone service, which is nice, and the price for this isn't too unreasonable. There's also anytime calling plans you can choose to include on a month-to-month basis. So what are the best things about Gigaclear? The first is, depending on the promotions currently running, their prices can be very competitive. At the time of filming this, these prices for these two plans are basically the cheapest on the market, compared to what other providers are offering for similar download speeds. The hyperfast plan isn't quite as competitive, but sometimes it is more reasonably priced than this. On a cost per megabit basis, Gigaclear is hard to beat, especially on their 500 megabit per second plan. Remember, click the link in the description to go to the Gigaclear website to see what prices are like when you're watching this. The second thing we like about Gigaclear is their symmetrical download and upload speeds. If we look at Virgin Media as an example, with their 500 megabit plan, you only get a 52 megabit upload speed. But with Gigaclear, you get the full 500 megabit, same as your download speed. Basically, the uploads are 9 or 10 times as fast, which is a huge difference, especially if you work from home and often upload large files, such as if you work in graphic design or something like that. Gigaclear's routers are also pretty good. They both come with Wi-Fi 6 by default, which you don't get with a lot of other providers, such as BT. With Wi-Fi 6, you get better speeds and signal, especially over longer distances. On their faster plans, Gigaclear gives you a better router, giving you better signal, and there are also these mesh Wi-Fi upgrades you can choose to include. These aren't the best routers on the market. They're not quite as good as Vodafone's Wi-Fi 6E options that they send you, but Gigaclear's routers are a lot better than what you get with a lot of other providers. And finally, the last thing we like about Gigaclear is their customer service. They're not quite big enough yet to be included in these Ofcom customer service reports, where they go and survey customers of the biggest providers, but their Trustpilot ratings are a lot better than with other providers like BT and Virgin. Generally, customers have no issues getting online and getting good service on a consistent basis. From looking at their reviews, their customer service is UK based and is pretty knowledgeable when you get in touch with them. When there are problems, they seem pretty good at solving them. It is a bit hard to find negative reviews, but normally they're to do with installation problems. Normally, there's a bit of work required to get connected to Gigaclear, just because they're a completely separate network to all of the other broadband providers. When this goes wrong, it can be a bit of a hassle, but this is the only pattern we can see in their negative reviews. And when customers do have issues, Gigaclear is pretty responsive to try and fix the issue, which is why they're able to maintain quite a high Trustpilot rating overall. So what are the downsides to Gigaclear Broadband? The main one is just their limited availability. Although they are quite widely available, it's just mostly limited to South England at the moment, especially around the Cotswolds. If you've heard Gigaclear is available, click the link in the description to go to their website and see if you can get them at your postcode. This is the best way to tell for certain whether Gigaclear is available in your street, since they're not available everywhere, like the likes of BT and Sky. The only other downside, and this isn't an issue for a lot of people, is Gigaclear is fairly basic. You don't get the extra add-ons or benefits that you get with some other major providers. For example, with Vodafone Broadband, you can get a discount if you bundle broadband with a pay monthly phone contract, and they have all these extra benefits like free Apple TV 4K and Apple TV Plus, as well as a 4G broadband backup device that'll keep you online if your fibre ever goes down. By contrast, Gigaclear just focuses on fast fibre broadband, so they're a good choice if that's what you're focused on, and you don't mind buying other benefits or extras separately, like using streaming services to access TV, instead of buying cable TV channels with a TV box. So should you buy Gigaclear Broadband? If you just want fast fibre broadband, and Gigaclear is available on your street, they're definitely worth considering. They have good customer service, and offer very competitive pricing, not to mention symmetrical download and upload speeds, and a pretty good Wi-Fi router with Wi-Fi 6. Remember, make sure to click the link to the Gigaclear website in the description to see the best prices they're offering at the moment, and to see if you can get their service at your address. And if you're a Gigaclear customer, let us know what they're like in the comments. Also, feel free to ask us any questions you might have about choosing a broadband provider or about Gigaclear specifically, and we'll get back to you.